Yo, what up, everybody, man? The shit's coming. The shit is coming.
Yeah.
It's so hard to trust.
It is. It's so hard to trust. So lame ass motherfuckers be on that booth.
Yeah.
Let's
toast.
Let's toast to this. Let's take oath to this. In time, I've had some friends, but this is where life begins. Let's roll up, let's roll one for us. There's nothing left to discuss. This is where we should be. All of my crew with me. And it feels so good to trust. Cause no one can fuck with us. And as long as we keep this trust. Cause without you there is no us. This is love, real love, no lust. No one can fuck with us. And as long as we keep this trust. Cause without you there is no us. This is love, real love. I've been through a lot of cliques, a lot of teams, a lot of shit have been dragged out and been crossed over. I live cream, my mate hits, and my team supreme, they fucking with me. Heartfelt is a movement, Hebrew is a nation. We kill it, we ain't just doing it, and we chemical with this bind shit. Stick together, I'ma let in my OGs on top of me. They say rain free, but properly. We keep it hot like potpourri, but stay low key like a hockey league. Stay cooking up something like Paula Dean. On blast, can't no witness. Focus, we bout our business, and we killing niggas that witness it. The game fucked up, we fixing it. My team like a pack full of pixie sticks. And living color, we living it. And after this right here, hey man, kill this shit. The whole world gon' feel this shit. Toast to this. Let's take oath to this. In time, I've had some friends, but this is where life begins. Let's roll up, let's roll one for us. There's nothing left to discuss. This is where we should be. All of my crew with me. And it feels so good to trust. Cause no one fuck with us. And as long as we keep this trust. Cause without you there is no us. This is love, real love, no lust. No one can fuck with us. And as long as we keep this trust. Cause without you there is no us. This is love, real love.
You are now rocking on Blast Radio Atlanta, home with $5 spin, #1 station for independent artists.
Yo, it's your girl Big Show. When you tuned into the True Session, it don't get no realer than this.
I really hope we on the 1, 2, 3 because goddamn,
Yeah, we on the 1, 2, 3.
We on the 1, 2, 3. Is it the 1, 2, 3? It's the one I know. Fairly.
Yeah,
Fairly. I
this
think it's
thing,
mine. Mine is in the red. Is we?
Yeah.
Is we? There we go. I think we're right there. All right. So look, man. Welcome. Goddamn, we back.
Yeah, we back, y'all. What's up, man?
Back like
What's
we never
happening?
left. I know motherfuckers missed us, man. We missed y'all. We fuck with y'all. Asher, yo, what's up, fam, man?
What's up,
Yeah, y'all, man. Y'all make sure y'all click that link, man. Asher always dropping something dope, and so y'all make
For
sure
sure,
y'all
for
tap
sure.
in with him. We fuck with you, bro. We appreciate your support, for real, for real.
Sure.
Man, we got a lit show lined up for y'all tonight, man. So the first thing that we gonna do is help y'all understand how you guys can get music played on our station. But the methods in which you can get your music played on our station, I promise you, will help you when you're sending your music out to any and everyone. So y'all definitely want to stay tuned for that. Secondly, we're going to be talking about the music industry. We're just going to talk about like the things that go on behind closed doors in the music industry. Like lately, man, the music industry and entertainment kind of as a whole has been getting a lot of backlash. I mean, you know, everybody is like getting exposed.
Right.
Or
A lot of
whatever
stuff.
the fuck,
A lot of
you know
people
what
been
I'm saying?
saying a lot of crazy stuff going on behind closed doors. So we're gonna talk about that.
crazy
Yeah.
stuff. And so we definitely gonna chop it up. And we're gonna talk about that. So look, man, when I kick y'all some little music, man, y'all make sure y'all tell a friend, and join us right now because the shit is about to get lit. Like right after these few songs. Man, we're gonna drop some shit. Of course, that's gonna help you with what you got going on. Because our mode of operation is always to teach and help you improve what you got going on or whatever. And then, man, we're gonna really sit and talk about this shit. I'm gonna throw the number up because y'all should also call in and talk about it. I think it would be a great idea for folks to call in and express their opinions on the industry and on entertainment kind of as a whole, where we are, where they foresee us going, and how it affects your home, your neighborhood, in the places that you travel. All right. So hey, we also how y'all week been? What y'all had going on?
Valentine's Day is
It
today.
is happy Valentine's Day.
To y'all who celebrate that,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That part.
I'm single again. Back up. Well, I'm not on the prowl, but
do me, man.
Yeah, man. Another single Valentine's Day for me. So it's just been a normal day. Cuz took me out to lunch for Valentine's Day.
Word.
I walked into the office and she said, "Guess what I'm doing today?" I said, "What?"
Taking you to lunch.
She said, "I'm taking my 2 Valentines to lunch today." I said, "Damn, cuz, you got 2 Valentines?" He said, "Yeah, you and Ross." That's her husband. You know what I'm saying? So I said, "Oh, look, man, that's so sweet." I said, "You so sweet," or whatever like that. So, man, we went to Red Lobster. We had some of them cheddar biscuits and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And
you
so,
bring them to the station?
nah, man. The last 3 cheddar biscuits she gave to the pups. She got 3 dogs at home, and so she gave them to the pups. Or whatever, but we can go grab some food after this, or man, go find some place to go chill. And we're like, man, I need an outing, but that's neither here nor there.
We really been out in the streets though.
No, we
messing with Carisha.
Been in these streets,
fucking with Carisha,
man. Shout out to Carisha, man. Shout out to Carisha
Carisha's
Diva.
the diva.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Live with Carisha show. Man, shout out to Strut.
Man.
Hell yeah. Shout out to Street Meeting, man. Shout out to everybody who really been fucking with us and who been hitting us up and who been inviting us out, man. We've gotten invited to so many things. We doing a red carpet for a black networking.
Ball,
yes, man.
Yeah. Shout out to Tasty Notes.
So be dressed in your best.
Yeah, right, man. Shout out to my people Mimi for hooking us up and for hollering at us about that, man. I got my first paid DJ gig coming up in March. Yeah, I said paid, man. I didn't have a lot of DJ gigs, but this is paid, man. I got deposit and everything. So y'all make sure y'all tap in with me, man. March 11th is going down for the Coco Drip. Your girl Big Show on the 1s and 2s.
Yeah.
It's gonna be lit.
DJ so hard.
That's right. And then what else? Oh man, and we're doing the Black Only Awards. So we're doing the Black
March
Only Awards March 4th. So y'all definitely need to tap in with that. And so look, man, my spiritual squad, man. Shout out to my spiritual squad because they're my soul tribe. They really are. And I haven't tapped in with them in a minute. And they invited me to an event and it's on the 4th, but I have to do the Black Only Award show. I have to. And so I won't be able to make it to the nice yoga, meditation, hookup that they're gonna be having, but I'm gonna make sure that I'm pushing it because if y'all not gonna be at the award show, y'all definitely need to be there. I know that that's not, the award show is not for everybody, and yoga and meditation is not for everybody. Man. But if you fall in line with either one of those things, then I definitely need y'all to tap in, man. Get on my Instagram. There's so many things on there. So many events. Like we posting events all the time. Some of the time these events are free. If you're an artist, you definitely need to be moving around and you need to be out in the city. That's the only way that you're going to
visibility is marketability.
There it is, man. You said it best. So look, man, this is my fam, BK the Don with Average. I haven't heard this in a minute, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to lay that track, man. Y'all tell everybody they need to come tune in to the Truth Session.
Right.
On Blast Radio ATL. You heard?
Hey.
Actually send me a video too. I might post a little snippet of his video too.
I've been screaming that Don shit since I first came out. No nigga be capping on like they be thinking this shit like sweet cause I be singing this shit. Rapping to the latest, but I really do this shit. I had to run it up. She ate me up like a lunch. I told that bitch you another one. You ain't this shit better. I'm a loss to be less. Shit, I can walk with the best. Do I be walking with S? She come from the south with some legend. I get your op and I'm checking them. I'm on the road with some killers. I lied to my mama, I told her secure. Back on the block cause it feels familiar. I'll keep on telling stay out of the trenches. Keep on the time cause they know I be busy. Ask him the time, he gon' say it's to me. I know you be peeping the motion. This ain't no drip, I'm too deep in the ocean. This ain't on the coast. Shit, I just been heating up the motor. Shit, I be rapping, get verified. I know some niggas on IG got fair time. Yeah, they got fake time. Some of you niggas be flexing, really ain't about it. I heard through the grapevine. You owe me some money, you know how this shit gotta go. I can't go out like no hoe. Early the one, I'm a dapper dog. I can't be treated like average. You know you the cash. I can't be treated like average. You know that bitch, I can make it up. Work a little move, I put off in the chest. I'm not like the boy who be rapping. No one the best in the best. I'm out my time in the tip. I can't be treated like average. No, I'm cash. I can't be treated like average. You know that bitch, I can make it up. Work a little move, I put off in the chest. I'm not like the boy who be rapping. I'm the best of the best. I'm a damn contestant. Chick gotta know who to trust. It ain't my fault I was chosen by God. Ain't no facade. I didn't get more to the pop of my pen. I done put more niggas on. I was way more than give. I done made some mistakes. I double that pen. Done. I can't be treated like average. You got to do some cash. I can't be treated like average. Give me the bitch I can make a buck. Work a little move, I pull off in the chest. I'm not like the boy who be rapping. I'm the boss who be rapping. Even my diamond condition. You gotta know who to trust. I treat like average. You ain't the lose on the cash. I can be treated like average. Give me that bitch I can make a buck. Work a little move, I pull off in the chest. I'm not like the boy who be rapping. I'm on the best of the best. Even my diamond condition. You gotta know who to trust.
Yeah, Frank. Yeah, Frank for real. Steps on the way. Misstep on the way. Videos on the way.
Hell yeah, yo, bitch on the way. No, they Hey. Cause we can't be treated like average.
Run it up.
Hey, fuck what they talking about. Fuck what they talking about. Fuck what they talking about. Fuck what they talking about.
Fuck what they talking about.
Pass the spaghetti before I came, so I'm good.
Fuck what they talking about.
I had real life.
Fuck what they talking about.
I ate terrible.
Fuck what they talking about.
Man, I swear, that night, I told you, I felt like I had drunk the whole car.
As a cruise to the top
We
speed.
didn't even drink that much. And this ain't gonna get you fucked up
I
like
ain't drink
that.
nothing. I'm talking about that. I didn't drink nothing.
Yeah, it's supposed to. No.
Wait so big, CC. Who that there to see?
I'm gonna get you
Yeah, that boy from the new scenes. So much game for feed. Now let's get into this. Didn't mean to do this to them, but if I crush your career, then I'm a career crusher. You the fuck out the game, bustin'.
And that 5G shit, or what?
Touch this food, but it ain't no money. Let's get to it, ain't no rush. Paid for that must. They came from me in the bush. At that point, ran it up. Your came from the mud. If that's how it is, then that's how I gotta be that fan in the cut. When that's just in case somebody come bother me, young man, that's enough. Well, I don't fuck with nobody, honestly. So somebody planning on harming me, I go, that's how I gotta be. Hey, fuck what they talking about. I'm that nigga you can't be. We land the top down as a cruise to the top stairs. And if it's a problem, I wish you would tell me. Cause really it's all it's nothing to me. Hey, fuck what they talking about. I'm that nigga you can't be. We land the top down as I cruise to the top speed. And if it's a problem, I wish you would tell me. Cause really it's all it's nothing to me. Let's get it, let's go.
I'm talking about it. Oh, you can't mute it.
I was staying home thinking that I was gonna do whatever. But I mean,
Who am I?
Big Show, DJ So Hartville, goddamn. Make sure y'all follow him, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I follow back.
Man.
Slow this shit down for y'all, man.
Baby, won't you come over?
You know what you need to play?
Yeah, I just wanna be closer to you. Baby, won't you come over? Yeah. I just wanna be closer to you. Baby, won't you come over?
It's probably all been something.
I just wanna be closer to you. Come a lot closer to me. Let your hair down, I'ma pour you drink. I'ma take care of you, don't you worry about a thing. I know what you like and I know what you need. Running through my mind like a damn try me. Can't wait no more, I want you right here with me. Won't you stop, come closer to me. Addicted to your love, girl, you know what I mean. I'ma put it down, I'ma hit them on your spots. If you screaming on my name, you know I don't play games. If you're waiting on dates to feel your touch, you don't know right down. I can never get enough. I hate it when you need, can you stay one time? Lay your body down, make love, what's the wine? I can do this all day and all night. Smoke some, drink some, get right, yeah.
I reached out to her the other day, you know, she threw me on her film crew. You know, like, I'm really excited about that shit.
It's crazy.
Baby, won't you come over? Yeah, I just wanna be closer to you. Baby, won't you come over? Yeah, I just wanna be closer to you. Baby, won't you come over? Yeah, I just wanna be closer to you.
Tonight, I'ma take my time, do whatever I like. Ain't no question, I want your body on mine. Mine. When I call you, I know that you will go, oh yeah. It's more than kissing and touching, you got me up there in the sky. Conversations amazing, I can't lie. Anything you want, you can have it. Loving you is like a bad habit. Never had a love like this before. Had me doubling back just to get more. Legs in the air, you're looking down. Saddled up, had a going rounds. Penetrate, you gon' take me to the ground.
I just wanna be closer to you. Baby, won't you come over? Yeah, I just wanna be closer to you. Baby, won't you come over? Yeah, I just wanna be closer to you.
Yo, it's your girl Big Show. When you tuned in to the Truth Session, you don't get no realer than this.
Real shit, man. Shout out to my fam Gassa, man. And then Ben Frank with Can't Be. You know, of course we have my fam BK the Don with Average.
Yeah.
Because we're not average. Goddamn,
never.
man. For real. Never that. And so y'all know what it is. On Blast Radio always come through with the whoop whoop. We come through with the whoop whoop. And so for the night show, man, I really had to jot down a couple notes because I really wanted to make sure that we stayed on task, and I wanted to make sure that we touched base on all the important things for sure. And so first and foremost, I want everybody to know like what is necessary in order for you to get your music played on our station. This is important for a great number of reasons. The first reason being we do not do refunds. I'm going to repeat this for y'all, for the slow and hearing impaired. We do not do refunds. Okay?
We don't do what?
Refunds. God damn it. Our prices are way too low for us to do refunds. And if you know anything about Cash App and having your business together, when you send your payment, they take a piece. Okay? And so when you say, hey, send me $5 back. Which, no offense to you, is some cheap ass shit. I ain't even got $5 to give you back. I got $4 and about 73 cents. Okay.
Right.
And so, I mean, now don't get me wrong, I got more than that, but I'm not dipping into my money to provide you your 27 cents. Okay. Because you feel however you feel about not following instructions and going along with what is presented to you. Yes, not reading. Hey man, make sure y'all check out our merch, man. OnBlastRadio.com/shop. We got those shirts in there. Got metadata.
That part.
Reading is fundamental. Don't get screwed. Okay, all right. And so yeah, man, I got them shirts for y'all. So y'all make sure y'all tap in for that. Man. The merch is very affordable, man, and the shit is dope. I know y'all see me walking around with my On Blast Radio jacket. That motherfucker is fire.
So much shit about that jacket.
I designed that. Look, man, everybody want a jacket. Let me tell y'all, they not on the site. Those jackets are very exclusive. And if you down with the team, if you fuck with us for real, then I might let you purchase one. Okay? Might. But moving forward, forward, the things that are needed in order to have your song played on our radio station. First and foremost is the fee, and it's only $5. And look, man, a lot of times when I be saying things, I hate for people to take offense to things that I say. But the one thing that I learned about feelings and emotions is people get offended about things when they feel guilty or when they feel like you're talking down. You've been seen. No, we're not, because we're not talking down on them. You feel like you've been seen, because the only way you can feel cheap is if you're cheap. If you're not cheap, then you know who you are. You know you're not cheap, so you know I'm not talking to you.
Here's my thing. They'll spend $5.75 on a pack of backwoods.
Bruh.
Why can't you spend $5 on your career?
$5.75 for a pack of backwoods. Listen, when I was smoking when I was smoking cigars and I bought backwoods, the motherfuckers was $8. When I went to Las Vegas, they were $11. And I said, what the fuck, man? Y'all crazy.
Oh, I was just talking about the 3-pack.
I bought a 5-pack. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you fuck with my gas station over in the hood, then you can get 3 for $20. Okay? I'll tell y'all where it's at if y'all fuck with backwoods. But 3 for $20 is a great deal. It really is, on backwoods these days. So look, how to get your music played on our station. The first and foremost is the fee. So you can get your song played for $5 live right here when we live, and everybody be tuned in and everybody be listening for $5.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You can't beat that. Listen, it's less than lunch money. It's less than lunch money. My salmon today costs $23. All right. Listen, when I go to McDonald's, I rarely go. I ain't even gonna say McDonald's because I don't even eat there no more. But when I go to Burger King or I go to Wendy's, bruh, even the fold for fold got taxed and is more than $5. Okay, bruh.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
It's not $4.
Yeah. No,
it's not $4.
No,
I'm saying.
I don't eat Wendy's, y'all.
Biggie bag, it's $5, but there's tax.
Yeah.
And guess what? Yeah. And I haven't been there in a minute either. I try not to eat out, man. I'm working on getting abs and stuff. I'm on a healthy kick. Yo, man, if you some sea monster, holla at me. I got that for you. Look, man, if you need some Shungite water, then holla at me, man. I got that for you. Y'all don't know what that is. If you fuck around with me, bro, you're gonna find out. You're gonna learn that. But outside of the $5 fee, all your music must have proper metadata. Okay.
And what's metadata, Big Show?
I'm not even about to tell you what metadata is. If you want to know what metadata is, then you should look it up, because guess what? Google will tell you everything. If you want me to tell you what metadata is, it's going to cost you.
Fee.
All right. So listen, now if you need help to figure out what metadata is or how to get the metadata in your song, then you holler at me. But guess what? It's going to cost you a fee, because knowledge ain't free unless you go out and you seek it and you find it yourself. And there's a lot of methods out here for you to go out and seek it and find it yourself.
Man,
be
YouTube
self-aware.
University.
Man, tell me about it. Google know everything, the truth, the lies, and everything in between. So you can't come to me and tell me that you didn't know. And you know what the law say? Ignorance
is bliss.
No, man. Ignorance is not an excuse for you to not know what the fuck is going on.
So
if the police roll up on me and I'm standing out in front of a store and the owner has called and said I'm loitering, bruh. I'm loitering. I can't say, oh man, I didn't know. I thought I could stand out here. No, nigga, you going to jail, or you're not going to jail, but you getting a ticket because that's loitering.
Meantime, it's a loitering sign right by the front door. You ain't even paying attention to it. You ain't even read it.
Because you don't read. All right, look, man, that's the first thing.
Listen,
man, let me tell y'all, people are signing away their lives. When they talk about selling your soul and things like that, bruh, a lot of people are signing away their lives because they refuse to read. They refuse to take the time to read. They hear something that just sounds so good and so appealing and so appetizing. You know what I'm saying? That they decide to go, oh man, yeah, I want the bag. And then they go and do something and they realize that they are losing so much with that. You know what I'm saying? Woo-wee. All right. So outside of that, we need of course the song, album, and or a personal photo for promotion. Because we will. So look, if you send us your song, even though you paid $5 now, we have an array of services. If you want to get your song played on our station, the initial step is, hey, it's $5 with a home of the $5 spin. $5 will get your song played live on our station. But guess what? $25 will get your song in regular rotation every day of the week for a week. All right. If you want monthly spins, $75 will get you monthly spins every single day of the month in regular rotation, which means your song is getting played at the very least 2 to 3 times a day. But I can promise you and guarantee you it's getting played more than that a day. All right.
And if your metadata is right,
then you're getting paid for all those streams and all those spins that's going on the station. But not only if your metadata is correct, because you have to be registered. You have to be registered with BMI, ASCAP, CSAC, all these music publishing entities that are out there for you. You need to be registered with them. Not only you being registered, the song that you're sending in needs to be registered with them. But then not only that, there are a few steps that go in after that, because of course BMI, CSAC, and your ASCAP, they're going to be looking to see, you know, where, when, how your music is being streamed, performed, and whatever else. You also have to go into your account to say, hey, I performed here, my song was streamed here. You can upload the music sheets that they have. Like you can get oh man, I'm having a brain fart. But most radio stations, we don't, but we will we'll give you one if you need one, is how many times your song has been played, when it was played, and however like that. We can get that to you. I don't just go giving it away. It's gonna cost you for me, because guess what? It cost me in order to do that for you. That's what like people don't be understanding. And then people go and they complain about $5 or $25 a week when you enter into an industry that is pretty much pay. You know what I'm saying? What people don't understand about the music business is you spend way more money than you receive initially. You're going to be putting out a lot of money, kicking out a lot of money, studio time, marketing, your image, wardrobe, women, makeup, nails, hair, whatever. And listen, what a lot of people don't understand is that's a lot of the reason why the industry strayed away from female artists, because there are extra expenses when it comes to that. Now, the difference between how the music industry used to be and how the music industry now is it's a requirement for you to already have your shit together. So guess what? Female artists, you need to already have your makeup done. You need to already have your hair done. You need to already have a stylist and the clothes and whatever like that. And then if you got the crowd, because you got to have a crowd too. You know what I'm saying? That part. And the people's ear, then labels will come and holler at you. You know what I'm saying? Man, I done seen a lot of artists talking about deals and what labels tend to do for you these days. You can really do for yourself. But guess what, man? We're gonna move into that when we get into the underbelly of the beast, the music industry.
So let me the type of royalties, you know what I'm saying, that you get when your paperwork is right performing at these different places, if your stuff gets played on the music, on the radio, you know what I'm saying, wherever, if it's on some commercial somewhere, you know what I'm saying, there's so many different ways you can get paid, as long as you got your, you know what I'm saying, your ducks in a row, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I mean, and you're going out and you're seeking the information in order to aid you in being more productive in your career, or you're connecting with the right people that can put you in the right places and through the right doors when it comes to handling your career or whatever. And I mean, everybody tend to want that get rich quick type of thing, and that is just it's not real or whatever.
Right.
Now for some people
It happens like that.
It is real, you know.
Right.
Sometimes it's organic,
But
and
that's definitely exceptions to the rule.
Drea, we appreciate you. We appreciate your support as well. Thank you for sliding through. Those things do happen. You know what I'm saying? These people who go viral and all those other things, like, it does happen. But it's so rare that you can't plan your career around that. You know what I'm saying? Preparation prevents poor performance.
Right.
Okay.
Take for instance Glorilla, somebody that everybody knows. People just think she came out of nowhere.
She didn't.
No. She didn't.
Her and her crew had been doing shit.
They had been
doing
and she was ready
shit.
to give up before she dropped.
Listen.
Right.
But that's how it goes. That's how it works.
Yep.
She was ready to say,
right when you're ready to give up.
Listen.
You get that breakthrough.
Listen. And so you need to make sure that you prepare for everything that comes along with you embarking on that journey. And that comes to whatever journey you intend to take.
And those are
life things.
Right.
Yes.
Know your business.
Exactly. Thank you.
I had a young artist tell me the other day that he don't want to be the person going into a meeting giving nobody a flash drive or a CD. He just want to go in and do him, and he needs somebody else to do X, Y, and Z. So I'm like,
okay.
No,
so let me tell y'all something about
in that
music.
situation.
Let me tell you something about music, and it's something that I learned from dealing with artists, from having artists, from having a label, from dealing even with my brother when it comes to music or whatever like that. There is nothing wrong with knowing what you're capable of and running in that lane. So hey, guess what? I'm a rapper, and so I should be rapping, which means I should be writing lyrics. I should go into the studio. They already have all that set up for me and whatever. And I go and I lay down my music or whatever like that. You have to be in the mind frame that costs money. So one or two things is going to happen. One, you're going to figure out how to pay for studio time.
Right.
Okay.
That's one.
That's one thing. Or you're going to figure out how to record yourself. Okay. You're going to invest in yourself, and you are going to figure out how to record yourself. Because to me, that's the easiest part. The pre-production is the easiest part, man. You can send it off to somebody and they throw everything else on it that make it lit. You know what I'm saying? That make it the song. You go with your word, your delivery, whatever like that, and you let somebody print that shit, mix that shit. Make it sound good. Make sure your vocals are equal with the beat, so you sound like another instrument on the beat. You know what I'm saying? You're not sounding like you're talking over it. You're not sounding like it's overpowering you. You know what I'm saying? Professional.
Right.
All right. Or you can even learn how to do that, because YouTube school teach you everything. All right. If you go into the right sources and you're paying attention and you're picking up from different people or whatever like that. And so listen. So wait. My people Drea says, what advice would you have for an artist without a team? I want to do it all. Okay.
Man, so Miss Meek is the prime example.
So listen to me. So this is my thing. An artist without a team, you are the team. You are the team. And you get out here and you move like you have a team. You know what I'm saying? Right. Everything that you do and show, and whether that means that you gotta like fall back a little bit to kind of prepare, because when you doing everything solo, you in a tendency have to do that. And so you can be moving around, you could be doing shows, but when you're not moving around and doing shows, then you need to be like, oh man, I need to be posting on social media. Oh, I need to be doing this. Oh, I need to be calling this promoter so I can come and get on another show. Oh, like you are the team, and it's overwhelming. But what I promise you and what I tell you is when people see you working,
Straight
and
up.
then they find out that it's only you, they want to work with you. They want to help you. They want to fuck with you. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And you not without a team.
I mean,
you
I
got
heard
a
this.
team,
I
Dre.
heard this
Your
before.
team is right here.
Right.
I'm saying On Blast Radio, Hartfield is your team. I told you, man, holla at me. We're gonna make some shit happen.
With a team, you can go far. I mean,
definitely.
by yourself, you can
No,
go far,
now
but with a
listen.
team, you can go further.
Now listen, let me tell you something that I seen from my fam, Carlos Brown, Carolina Grinder. Listen, if y'all not following Carolina Grinder on Instagram,
He be dropping
you
gems,
sleeping
too.
on yourself,
Jewels.
and you sleeping on your dreams, and I'm about to wake you up. So my man Carlos Brown, he made this post that said you can have a team and still not have any motion.
Straight up.
Sometimes your team ain't working with you, they working against you. Sometimes people just want to be a part of a team because they see the assets and the value that you present. You know what I'm saying? And so they're not there to help. They're
They
kind of
just
there
tag along.
to tag along, to
Soak up
ride
your
the
energy.
wave, to, in a sense, put weights on your feet. Because when you
Mhm.
when you got a team that's not moving like a team, and then you got to babysit them, then that's taking time out of your day and out of what you could be doing to better and improve you. So a team is not always a great team, a great thing. The team that you have need to be people who believe in you,
Right.
and people who really want to push you, people who want to see you win. Now, the one thing that I've been saying a lot lately is, man, people who want to see you win, guess what? They help you win. And no, they can't help you win in the capacity of which they can't provide. They can only help you win within the capacity
Right.
that they are able to provide. So guess what? Anytime I'm on social media or whatever like that, and I see motherfuckers who doing some shit, man, I'll be like, oh man, shit, let me like their shit. Let me share their shit. Sometimes I
Simple,
don't even know.
easy.
Sometimes I don't even know these people. But what I see is the grind, the hustle, the hunger in you, bro. And I know that grind, that hustle, that hunger has been in me. And I've had
see
nobody
it.
share and do shit. But what I needed was just a motherfucker to share and do shit. When people ask me, how can they support me? What can
Share
they
my
do for my
shit.
business? I be
Share
like,
my
man,
shit.
just like and share my shit. I just need to be seen by more people. I'm popping. You know what I'm saying, nigga?
Straight
And
up.
I know.
Multi-billion-dollar.
Listen, show. Thank you.
That part.
Listen, and I know I'm popping. So all I need is more people to see me, watch, and understand that I'm popping. Understand the jewels that I'm dropping. Damn, y'all know I'm a rapper.
Stop it.
Understand the jewels and the gems that I'm dropping that is gonna help accelerate their career. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't speak on anything that I don't know.
Right.
Because I'm a firm believer, I'd rather be quiet. If I don't know what I'm talking about, I'd rather shut up and listen. I would shut up and listen if I don't know what I'm talking about. So please understand and know anytime I open my mouth, I know what I'm talking about. One, either because I seen it, read it, or I lived it. Okay? The things that people don't want you to know is in a book. When I decided that I wanted to do music, what did I do? I picked up books. I read on the business of music. That's how I know how you can get screwed. But not only that, I went through the experiences of music, dealing with people and understanding how people move and seeing people's real intentions. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, man, it changed my mind about a lot of things. We're gonna jump down that rabbit hole in a minute.
We're gonna get back to
bro,
this
listen,
song
so
submission procedure.
Yeah, as soon as I finish with the song submission procedure, we are gonna go into a break. I'm gonna play y'all some music, or we can just kick back, relax. Because when we come back from that break and we dig down into this rabbit hole, it's gonna be deep. We might not get no more music tonight because it's gonna be a whole conversation. Please know and understand that you can call in. You can call in,
chop it up with us
to the station,
678
and chop it up with us. Man, we would love to hear from you if you have something to say in regards to our conversation or in regards to our latter conversation.
Right.
Yes,
So
experience is the best teacher. Yep, cloud
so
chasing. Yep,
right.
Absolutely.
So the number is 678
Oh, you didn't have to tell them because guess what? It's
It's
scrolling across the screen.
Look, we fancy now.
You know what I'm saying? We fancy now.
Yeah.
Bro, forgot. We fancy.
I forgot
All
about
right,
that.
so it's scrolling across the screen. So okay, so not only do I need your song album or a personal photo in order for us to promote you. So what we do is once your song is being, especially if you get like our weekly package or a monthly package, then we're also going to promote the fact that your song is streaming on our station. And in order to do that, we need a photo. We need some information that we can mention about you, which brings us to the biography, along with your social media handles. We need the actual links. Don't put at whoever the fuck, because you're giving me too much work for $25.
Right.
You're giving me too much work for $75. I want y'all to understand the reason why we move how we move is not only to be affordable.
We try to be efficient.
And I mean, and yeah, we try to be efficient as well. But more so than anything, it's the lesson behind it.
Right.
It's the teaching behind it. Because these are things that you need. If you wanted to go to a Radio 1 station, you can't go and be like, hey, yo, here's my track, but you don't have the proper metadata in it. Or here's my track, I want you to push it, promote it, but you don't have an album cover. You don't have biography. They don't know shit about you. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong.
EPK or something.
Don't get me wrong. They gonna take your money. They don't have a problem with taking your money, but they also don't have a problem with not doing shit for you. You know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah, we're going to throw this track on here. People going to be like, who that? We're going to be like...
We don't know. They said they
can't be. Because that's what it say. That's the name of your song, and we don't know who the artist is.
So
who that are? Can't be. What's the name of the song? Can't be.
So look.
And then, you know what I'm saying? When was it brought out? Can't be.
I know, right? We don't know. That's it.
Because we don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why it's so important.
Hey, number one, when people, when you DM us or inbox us, you're going to get 2 flyers from us showing the song submission procedure and some of our services. And all you have to do is follow instructions. Everything is laid out on there for you.
All you got to do is read. Reading is fundamental. Don't get screwed. Grab the shirt on blastbradio.com/shop. Okay.
All you got to do is read.
Listen, grab the shirt, man. Reading is fundamental. There it is. Don't get screwed. On Blast Radio Atlanta. All right. And so I want people to know that we are a licensed radio station. Licensed internet radio station. And this means if your recordings are published through any of these publishing companies, you know, your BMI, ASCAP, CSAC, then you can and will be paid for your streams on our station.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong. There are some things that you have to do in order to make sure that you're paid, not just from your streams on our station, but any other streams from any other station, any other performances that you're going out and you performing. Understand that you are a business entity. Once you decide that you're an artist, and guess what?
You are a business.
If you're not actually formed and registered as a business, we can help you with that too. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have your EIN, we can help you with that too. If you don't have a DUNS number, guess what? We can help you with that too. If you not registered with BMI, ASCAP, CSAC, guess what, man? We can help you with that too. Yo, image needs to be trademarked.
Yes.
If your shit not trademarked, then anybody can go out here and say, hey, man, I'm DJ So Hartfield. All right? You know what I'm saying? And what you gonna do if they shit together and your shit not together? You're gonna change your motherfucking name and you don't have no choice because guess what?
They gonna buy up your website.
Somebody own that or whatever. You feel me? Motherfuckers own that.
And it's people out here who purposely do that.
The easiest way to start a trademark is to buy a domain. Because if you own the domain, then they know that you own the whatever.
It's people purposely go out here and find out whatever your name is. They go out here and buy the exact domain. That's what they do.
Don't fuck all day long because it's fuck you. All right, and that's what that is. Don't fuck me because it's fuck you. So when people enter into relationships with whoever or whatever, and niggas, they don't want to fulfill their obligations or whatever, or we fall off and now all of a sudden you mad because I'm keeping your music because you recorded it in my studio and I paid for it. You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't belong to you.
And you want to get an attitude and you want to hop on the internet, you want to hop on social media and you want to go to the newscasters and you want to tell them how I ain't shit because I took your music and I did whatever. However, guess what? Fuck me is fuck you. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna hop online and I'm gonna register www.fuckasshole, and then I'm gonna go to my the trademarking website at Georgia. What is it? Secretary, whatever, .gov, whatever the fuck the Georgia government site is, and then I'm gonna register fuck nigga-ass.com, okay? And listen. And listen, look, bro, I really
That's
am.
how I go.
And I really am because nigga, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Because if you say fuck me, then it's definitely fuck you. And that's how the industry is. And that's how you got to think. And you got me.
Crazy.
I'm not all like that, you know, because I understand the game and I understand how it goes or whatever like that. People ask us why our prices are so low. God damn, y'all know I'm a rapper. So listen, if you want to know why our prices are so low, it's because I was an artist. I did music. I was a rapper. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I went through all the ups and downs, the whatever the fucks, the backlash of being a female, try to be a rapper industry. You know what I'm saying? I went through the ups and downs of understanding that ain't shit free. Nothing in life is free. And so when I was running around, I was trying to go and get in the studio and all those other things, and motherfuckers wasn't paying me no attention. They want to tell me, oh, they not ready yet, or whatever the fuck like that. Well, guess what? I was ready. And so I went and bought my own equipment. And then I hopped on YouTube and I taught myself how to record. So yes, I know how to record as well. If you need studio time, holla at me, because guess what? I have my own equipment. I got even more equipment now. I got 2 studios at my house. And then of course I got this radio station where I also can record and do music.
And know this, if you don't pay for the studio time, you don't own the music.
You don't own shit. All you own is your verse or your beat. If you brought that beat and if you bought that beat.
The recordings and the master belong to the person who paid the money for the studio session.
Listen, I run into so many people who don't even pay for their own beats. They don't even have their own beats. You can't even put music out if you don't own your own beats. You want to hop on YouTube, you want to hop on SoundClick, you want to do whatever. You don't want to tap in with these people who made this music. You make a song, that shit fire, that shit blow up. Guess what? You owe somebody. Yep. And if they don't agree that they even want that shit to be out, it's not coming out.
You gotta take. You gotta take that
shit down. Right. And so, man, you gotta learn the business. You need to read the books. You need to have an understanding, bruh. You gotta have an understanding. Otherwise, you just running yourself. It's a fucking rat race.
You wasting your time. You wasting your hard-earned money. You know, it's
running
crazy,
on the wheel. You're just running on the wheel, and you just running. You know what I'm saying? For no reason, because you're not getting shit out of it. The water is over there. The food is over there, but you just
can't get to it.
You feel me?
Rat race.
Man, I'm saying. And so that's why it's so important for you to know your industry, for you to know what it is that you even getting yourself into, man. And with that being said, I'm going to play some music, bro. And we're going to get into the underbelly, the motherfucking beast of the music industry. I want to talk about a lot of the things that we've been hearing that's been going on, because a lot of these artists, they have been what people will say exposed. People have been getting exposed for this, that, and whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? And man, it's crazy. So we're gonna dive deep, man. Y'all know that y'all can call in and y'all can talk. Y'all can drop whatever y'all want to drop. You know, of course, man. The comment section is wide open for you to comment and say whatever it is you want to say. But the truth, thank you. The truth of the matter is, call in because we really want to hear you. And this, so look, and this is another thing where I feel like people fuck up. I'm gonna drop this little tip for y'all. We got a phone line that's open, and y'all are artists, and we got people that's tuned in, that's watching. We got people that's listening, even through our radio station, because we live not just here, but we also live via our radio station, Live 365 on Blast Radio, and people tune into our station from all over the country. Not just the United States, all over the country. Most of our listeners are in Italy. Would you believe that? People in Italy love what we're doing. And so me, as a person who was an artist, as a person who was in media, a person gave me an opportunity to call and pop whatever. I mean, I can pop whatever shit I want to pop, man. I'm going to call and I'm going to tell you, hey, yo, guess what, man? It's your girl, Big Show, a.k.a. DJ So Hartfield, bro. And I'm sitting and I'm tuning in and I'm listening. And look, man, I love what y'all talking about. Or, man, I don't even like what y'all talking about. But guess what? I get an opportunity to call and talk shit about me. So guess what? I do music and I'm a DJ and you can follow me here and you can do this or whatever. Because we live. I can't just cut that shit off. You know what I'm saying? If I cut it off, man, I'm going to look like an ass because I'm like, I don't want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't your time to promote yourself.
Man,
You know what I'm saying? I'm
come
looking
on.
like a fucking idiot. So look, to me,
Take
it's
the
just common
opportunity.
sense to take the opportunity because I can go back, I can go to YouTube, and I can go to YouTube, the MP4, I can download that shit and I can post it like, hey man, I was on the radio.
Yep, that's content for you. You hear me?
Bruh.
Yeah, that's
Like,
content.
bruh.
Man.
I mean,
Easy.
and people don't even have an understanding of that. So that again, that's my thought and process when it comes to phoning in and just being a participant, man, just being supportive or whatever the fuck like that. But look, man, I'm gonna roll into some Frankie Lou because hey man, I love Frankie Lou. I love everything that he do, man. The music just be amazing. And I really like this song, and it's Valentine's Day, so we're gonna talk about some real love,
Yeah,
all right?
okay.
Real love.
So I don't feel much. Been down, I'm still up.
Hey, Frankie, man.
Real love, I do truly feel love. So I don't feel much. Bye, bye,
Yeah,
bye,
yeah.
bye. I get you wounded, but I've been hurt too. I tell you we not perfect, you tell me I don't deserve you.
I forgot my phone on my
That's what hurts,
break.
cause you watch me with other dirt dudes. When I improve, I'm nothing but worth it. So what's your first move? Even ain't no option, I'm tied to you. So what's next? So when I die for you, pull out anytime. If you wanna set, won't let it slide for you. I'm trying to make time for you, cause you bless, I feel the same.
Heisenberg, Frankie Lou is the man.
Real talk is unfortunate. I fuck around and go with it.
I'm turning this phone on, man. Phone line is open.
The coordinates, this for anyone that had a broken heart. I give you my all in this. She calling me cautious, I'm falling. I'm like, oh Lord, is this real love? I usually feel love. I'm just trying to feel love. It's it like a steel love. So I don't feel much. Heisenberg. Trying to kill us. Real love. I ain't trying to build up. I'm just trying to feel love. It's it like a steel glove. So I don't feel much. Right now that I'm still love. Right around the real girl. They just trying to kill love. Tell me, do you feel it? Crazy how we searching all our hearts for a feeling. Do you think about me when you stand at the ceiling? Used to be my fire, now I'm better, I'm freezing. Beats so go much better. Please give me back my sweater. You're my treasure treasure. Call me this forever.
Yo, happy Valentine's Day to y'all motherfuckers, alright? Single on Valentine's Day. I really thought I was having Valentine's this year.
You tried. You tried on multiple occasions.
Drink partner. Run that. There we go.
My final shot before I leave. Say my blessings.
Did you download her?
Instead of watch you bleed. You really think it's your
Let me know when you
presence. The right guys, the right time for a right around. I gotta test it. Even the history, I gotta give them the game. Taking the shit on the niggas you hit. To bitches and buzzes and whoever symphony 100 rounds. I can go on the hit. Niggas hungry, but they ain't on the smoke. Any great dumb shorties ain't on the road. They real nigga like I'm straight out of I know it's black on fashion. You rap the track with Ashley. Slide tracks on fashion. Bitch, my man.
I mean, it ain't even. It's just.
I just want one
She
time
just got that sex appeal. She just got that sex appeal.
I'm right on that, like.
She got some real sex appeal, boy. Man.
But you know what? All that man shit.
Yeah.
She
That
cool
too.
within the
Since
motherfucking
the
bed.
first day we met her, she been her rose. Since the first day we met her, she been.
You are now on All Blacks Radio Atlanta, home of the Fire Battles fan and number one station for independent artists.
Love this song. Shout out to John, yo.
She another solid one.
tease me, tease me, tease me. Yeah, I'm feeling in the body, ain't nobody as long as you're here. Giving me that feeling. I wanna do feeling.
Shit, but too easy. Yeah, you don't even taste it.
I got too far to drive on that.
I might take how much you got left in that bottle?
Probably enough for us to have one more shot apiece.
Okay, yeah. That's why I'm about to say cut it out. This shit gonna hit. This ain't that like I was drinking that first one night. I was fucked up.
Well, that night you drove the burn.
Boy, that night I was that shit snuck off.
Lit. Just like you was cool in here.
Yeah, until I got out there in that truck. Until I got up out of the chair. I didn't sit there.
You gotta sit down all day.
Yeah.
I give you that feeling. I'm talking about that sexual healing.
Rabbits come out of eggs.
A spiritual feeling. Got your legs up high to the ceiling. Yeah. I give you what you
I don't know, rabbits don't come out of eggs.
Is that not rabbit feet? Are those not eggs and babies falling out of it? Those look like rabbit feet.
It comes out the
eggs attached to an egg coming out the egg. You don't see them eggs, bro.
I ain't never seen no
You
rabbit.
see this egg? That's an egg, bro. Those are
I ain't never
eggs.
seen that before.
Look at that shit.
I ain't never seen that before.
It might not be a rabbit, but the ears on the baby and the feet on that look like a rabbit.
I ain't never seen no rabbit having babies before, so I don't know. She another section too. She another section. She a sex like the YouTube post. Like the YouTube post.
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah.
Those are YouTube channels.
Yeah, like that YouTube subscribe.
Mr. International himself. Shift the book.
I'm just saying,
And
like
the beautiful
the
Kim
live feed.
I'm bringing this international vibe right now, bringing the whole world together for that good feeling, you feel me? From across the globe, y'all vibe to this. Hey, mamacita, relax, por favor. Quiero que te metas una curve.
Yo, it's your girl Big Show. When you tuned in to the Truth Session, you don't get no realer than this.
No realer.
Don't. Yo, man, shout out to ISIS, where I come from, man. This is a new submission, so y'all check this out. Tell me what y'all think. Y'all can call in.
Look, ain't no killer, nigga, but don't push me. Tupac, that's my fucking inspiration, nigga. No rookies. Had to snatch up a fat nigga like Biggie. Took his money, left his ass in the dirt, looking foolish and dumb. Ain't no gold diggers, but I get what I want. I'm from the east side of Chicago, from the top to the bottom, still trying to maintain it up. Shit, I love Jeremy Young, trying to come from the bottom and go anywhere. My hands some slaves, they go, but I'ma rock out. May our soul rest in peace, and I'ma figure this shit out. This is me, the demon who just ate the beat, but I'ma let y'all hit his heat. And this is where I come from, the east side of the slums. Niggas selling dope and drugs, and mostly heroin, nigga. Kidnapping kids and molestation, nigga. Cokeheads on their beds, posted at the rail line. But then I came to the A, new shit every fucking day. And my thoughts wondering, like, when this shit gon' change. But I'ma pray for better days. Yeah, my God got me, so I know for sure I'm gonna be straight. Family love me for shit, cause I'ma get to that cake. We gon' all be wealthy, happy, and successful in the dirt. My mama never spoon fed us. My mama never spoon fed us, but a woman don't always make a way. My mama never spoon fed us. What? ISIS.
Cold ass.
And this is why I come from. My mama never spoon fed us.
You are now rocking on Black Radio Atlanta, home home with a $5 spin, and your #1 station for independent artists.
So look, I'm gonna tell ISIS what motherfuckers told me when I was serious about doing the music or whatever like that.
What they tell you?
They not ready for that yet. And it's unfortunate because the industry not ready for that yet. The industry not ready for women to come in and speak on the real shit. You know what I'm saying? The industry want women to show their ass and to talk about how great they fuck and to talk about other bitches and to talk about they makeup and their hair and thank you. That's what they want right now. Okay, and so man, you nice though. You nice because the flow is nice. The stuff that you talking about is some real shit.
Man,
straight up.
That these niggas, I'm not even gonna say that they're not they. When I say they, I mean these niggas. I mean
it's life shit.
The industry of which people want to be a part of to where they can get and be mainstream. They're not ready for that.
They're not gonna push. They're not gonna push music like that.
I mean, no, they're gonna push music like that from niggas, because niggas is already doing it. When I say niggas, I mean men. I'm not talking about this. All right. It's okay for men to do that, but it's not okay for women to do that. They want women to be because I turned my ringer on. They want women to be nice and prissy and pretty and whatever. You could pop shit, but long as you popping shit at another female and trying to make another female feel down or feel as though you're better than. They like that shit, but they're not ready for that shit. All right. But don't feel bad because they wasn't ready for my shit either. You know, I wasn't talking about that in that capacity or whatever. But they wasn't ready for me either. And I'm thankful that I had someone who really has a great ear and eye and thought process for music. I had them listen to my shit, you know what I'm saying? Some old ass shit. Yeah. I had them listen to my shit the other day because I'm like, man, you know, lately I've been I started back writing and I've been fucking around in the studio a little bit. And I'm like, you know, sometimes you need that confirmation. You need that, like, look, man, is this what I really should be doing? Right. Should I come back? Should whatever or however? And I had somebody listen to my music, somebody who opinion I really appreciate.
So to speak to that, when you out here and you brand new, you just starting out, and it's kind of hard to figure out who to listen to, you know what I mean, as far as like kind of like giving you direction. So the other night was at Carisha's event, and the homie All Access J, bruh.
Everybody was talking about my mans, and they're like, "Oh man, you need to do this." I'm like, "It's cool, but this and whatever."
It's what they wanted to hear. You know what I'm saying?
But y'all gotta understand that there's an ear out here for everything. And so when I say that they not ready, that's not to say that you can't make it, because you can. You have to find your audience, and that's exactly what All Access J was telling D Will.
He pretty much said what everybody else was saying.
Yes.
You need to do you, find audience, and go with it.
So her name is Isis. And the song is called Where I Come From. Jason, pull up her Instagram so we can tell them where to follow her on Instagram, because the song was dope and she nice. And I mean, and I'm sure it's gonna be some artists that may want her to feature on a song or whatever like that, because I mean, she's nice. Her delivery, the message is real shit. Man, I gotta give anybody a round of applause and a whole lot of big energy for real shit.
It's at Chanel _Isis. So at CHANEL_ICIS. Chanel _Isis. Right.
So there it is. Man, y'all tap in with Chanel Isis because she nice. She is. I know, and I'll give her that. It's important for you to know your audience. Knowing your audience, you have to have an understanding of marketing. You need to figure out who your people are, because the internet has made it to where anybody can really be a
Right.
star and be famous. Your music can reach from here across the globe. It's really all about how you market that music. So many people drop songs and they want to go. So let me tell y'all something about getting out here and performing.
I got something after you.
I'm gonna tell you something real quick about getting out here and performing. You go out here, you select the song, and you perform that song. And then you come out next week and you want to perform a different song because you want people to hear some shit different. But it's the artists that find the song and perform the hell out of that song. And I'm talking about every time you go out and you perform, you were performing that song. You performing it to the point to where niggas getting tired of it. Like, damn, man, they always performing that song. But you got motherfuckers in there singing that song with you because guess what? They
know
always performing that song. They know it. They know the song now. And then it's just like the fucking radio. When you hear a song, you be like, ugh, I don't like that. And then a couple of weeks or a couple months later, you singing that shit and you like, man, I remember when I said I don't like that shit. But guess what? Because the radio and the industry will beat that shit into your head so much that you really don't have a choice but to know it. And even if you don't like it, you're singing it because guess what? You fucking know it.
You hear it all day long.
Exactly.
Program.
At some point, it grow on you,
So-
and it's just like, yeah, okay.
So when you, like you said, when you find that one song that you think is it, you do a trial run. You do, you know what I'm saying, 30, 60, 90 days
There it is.
of that song. And then you go get you some analytics and you see what people is paying attention to you for. That's where you direct all your marketing to.
Good.
That's your
And
audience.
let me tell y'all, the music is a business that the only way you are going to make money is if you are spending money. There will come a time where people will pay you to perform, where they'll pay you to come out or maybe even host an event where you'll be getting paid from your music. But let me tell y'all something. Music artists don't typically get paid a lot from their music. It come from performances. It come from endorsements.
Merch.
It come from, thank you, merchandise. It come from, and all these things are things that you have to build and create on your own. Anytime you go and you attach yourself to a team who are doing things for you, they either one, get a percentage. If they are spending money on you, then you paying all that money back plus some.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm gonna get interest on everything that I done spent on you.
Mhm.
Trust and believe. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, man, it's not even worth it. And so that brings me into the real conversation of the night because it's already 9:00, and man, I don't want to stay here for very long. You know what I'm saying? What I learned from doing this 3 years, people have a short attention span. We used to have a 3-hour show. Do people sit and hang around for 3 hours? Hell no.
No.
Told y'all I was meant to be a rapper.
Stupid.
No, but they don't. And so with that being said, man, I want to make sure that I touch on important things and that we kind of move along, you know, moving forward. And so the next part of our conversation is gonna come right after this song because I really want to hear it. I need a little preparation. All right, so I'm gonna play this song. We'll come back and
What's the song?
man, it's my man. Kid, what's his face with New Better. All right.
Okay.
Kid Carter. Kid Carter with New Better.
Hey kid, are you kidding me?
It's last one.
These niggas been playing.
Sitting in silence, thinking about it. Where everything went wrong. Should've seen signs a long time ago.
Make
Girl,
that
that's
phase
all. Everything felt weird and it was
That
out the
phase.
blue, baby. Yeah, that's all.
I've been having to use that a lot. I like using it for some of the folks.
Nobody there, discovering the tears in me. It's just my bed to sit on. No one crying on my shoulder. It's something new, I guess I just can't. It's
Right
something
there, say
new, I
his
guess I just can't rotate your face.
You have one side. This is just a story.
She was perfect, I guess how you move on to the next one. Feeling double strike, no hate. She gon' play like no stress, make a million up the pain, no sweat.
I'm already tired. What's past my bedtime, man?
And for me too, pop another Billy, till I'm see through. Heart ain't coming with me. I don't need you. Put myself together, feeling better. That's how we do. I'm a heartbroken fuck. Don't even no more for that shit. I'm leaving the score. Gotta get back at school. I just know my heart can fly. Yeah, like she did. And my heart ejected. I'm injecting all this semen and no bitches I don't know. Honestly, could give a fuck. I've moving, I was stuck. Can't let that no more. This pain inside of my heart is slowly fading. Bitch, I'm up. No kid won't tell you nothing. So don't come back for nothing. Nothing could do rather than nobody than I constantly get it wrong. This don't bring the tears to me. This just my mind. I'm not sure.
Hey.
There's something no, I guess I just couldn't. There's something no, I guess I just couldn't protect your feelings. Cause mine excess. I know you had enough. That's that. I should've known better. I guess I know better. Shit wasn't perfect. I guess I feel move on to the next one. Feeling that was trapped, no hands. She both live like no stress. Making really up the pain, no sweat. We was never meant to be in that space. I guess I know better. I guess I know better for you. And for me too.
Yeah.
You are now rocking with All Blacks Radio Atlanta, home of the $5 spin and your #1 station for independent artists.
Yeah, of course he would leave right when it was time for us to get back on the show. but that's okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna move into our next discussion. So the next discussion, I want to talk about the music industry, the entertainment industry, and a lot of things that go on behind the scenes of the music industry. And so, man, I don't know if y'all been paying attention. I don't know if y'all be on YouTube.
Boy.
I don't know if y'all even be on y'all Facebook. And I don't know if it's because I follow music type of things
Right.
that these videos pop up like on my, on my Facebook. When I click on videos, these are the type of things that pop up.
It's
you know what I'm
YouTube
saying?
for me.
So
But yeah.
look, man, YouTube too. But I tend to get the post about all these secret, underhanded things that's going on in the music industry and how
These parties,
yeah, man, the parties, the sacrifices, the whatever,
people
however.
pricking your finger.
Mm,
You gotta draw blood to go. It's crazy.
Listen, shit is weird out here. Okay. And I feel like people should already know that it's fucking weird out here just based on your day-to-day life.
Right.
Man, listen, your day-to-day life shit is weird. Like it really be weird out here. People are being weird and the energy out here is just weird.
off.
And the industry has made it to where it's okay. The things that are wrong is right. The things that are right is wrong. You have no freedom of speech these days. And everyone is so goddamn sensitive.
And you can't even be you.
I seen a new one the other day. This random girl, and she I guess she figured she wanted to join the Illuminati. So she supposedly joined the Illuminati. And then she found out that the stuff that she had to do.
I get invites and posts all the time.
Yeah.
I be feeling like that shit fake.
She
man.
found out the stuff that she
Right.
had to do was something that she didn't want to do anymore. She had to pretty much humiliate herself, cut all the hair off, or some other stuff like that. So she was trying to find somebody to help her get out of the Illuminati, but she couldn't get out because it's once you in, you in. Ain't no getting out. So I don't know how far that go, but that's some weird shit to me. And you just online saying stuff like this, I don't know if people can take you serious.
So look, man, let me tell
I
y'all
don't know.
something about the world that we live in.
But she
People
looked
who
like
say-
she was serious.
People who say things and they make sense, they tend to make it seem like you crazy.
Right.
Or like you
Mhm.
special and you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? But the truth of the matter is, it's things going on in this world, on this planet, and I mean all over the world that you would never even think or suspect.
Nope.
It's some weird motherfuckers out here. And listen to me, when I say weird, man, it don't necessarily always mean a bad thing or a negative thing. To me, weird just means different. And it just means
Unusual.
it's different. It's different. Now, some of these different things I may get and I may understand some of these things. I'm like, yeah, I don't know.
That one
You
ain't
know
for
what I'm
me.
saying? You know what I'm saying? That ain't for me, and it really shouldn't be for nobody. But okay,
Yeah.
that's you. I know where to be.
Over
there.
there.
Right. You know what I'm saying? and so it's a lot of things that lately have been going on in the industry, and they're like, oh man, well, you know, this and that is being exposed and it's getting exposed. The first person that I want to lead the conversation with is my man, Orlando Brown. So Orlando Brown, he be talking some shit. If you see some of the interviews that he's done and some of the things that he say, you'll be like, what?
But
some people be like, what?
The first thing to me is, why is he doing so many interviews if people think he's crazy?
Because some people may think he's a joke and want to make a spectacle of him. Some people.
I don't know.
So
there got to be some truth to it. If people want to hear what he got to say.
I definitely think so. I think so.
But
I think it's a little of both.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, because I was just going to say you have to look at it from both sides.
I think it's a little. It's entertaining. You know, it'll draw people in, of course.
And if I get the views, I get paid off the views.
And there it is.
Yeah.
And so that, to me, that definitely has a whole lot to do with it.
Some of the stuff he talks about, you would never believe, and the people he's talking about, they probably have done that stuff, and they'd be like, "You can go tell it, but ain't nobody gonna believe you anyway."
But like he said,
man, they pulled the Diddy.
but like he said, like he said though, if he lying, why ain't nobody said nothing to him? Why ain't nobody stopping him if he lying?
So look, now
he said that.
This is the thing. Orlando things, and I'd be like, but then when you really sit and you think about the things, you really like,
So,
you know what I'm saying? You're like, well, damn, is
it?
Like that time.
So you gotta think about this. Orlando Brown came into the industry as a child. Right. He was a kid. He talked about
Disney.
He talked something about panda eyes or some shit like that, and I was so confused. Y'all seen like they showed the episode on That's So Raven where he came, he had the black eyes or whatever like that, and they tried to make whatever or however about that. Like so, even when he explained it, I still didn't understand. But I would definitely Google it because I didn't do that. But when he was explaining it, I still didn't understand. I didn't get the whole point of what they said about panda eyes, and he was talking about kids, and he was talking about a lot of different things. The part that really got me with Orlando Brown is when he said he was talking about people being alive and walking around like kind of as somebody else. And the dude said, what people? I mean, the people that are dead. That's exactly how he sounded too. He's like, the people that are dead. The people that are dead, you know what I'm saying? That's still walking around.
I did see that. I saw that.
Real quick, I got panda eyes for you. Listen to it.
Let's.
It says, for the unversed, panda eyes is a common pedophile. I won't say it.
No, please say it because this is a true session.
All right.
All right. You know what I'm saying?
It is a common pedophile slang term used for child sodomy, as per Urban Dictionary. Children can sustain black eyes.
Okay.
Shit, that got deep too fast.
That's wild. So what you're saying is when a child is sodomized, then they may get black eyes?
Yeah, because they're busting the blood vessels. Think about it.
That's wild. Yeah. I never
figure an adult sodomizing a child.
Yeah,
I mean, you don't want
they hoes not ready for that. I mean, their holes and orifices are not ready for that. You know what I'm saying? Grown up people's holes, some grown up people's holes and orifices are not ready for that.
Now, if you go back and look, back in November, Balenciaga was pushing that same shit.
Oh, but let's see. Oh, the whole shit.
Yeah,
Okay, so listen. The music industry is a sick, sadistic place to be in if you do not know who you are.
If you're making the wrong choices.
you know, if you following the wrong crowd because you just want to be down, if you do not know who you are, listen, man, y'all can look back. We've been doing this shit for 3 years, and a lot of things that I talk on, number one, is
We've been
support.
saying that.
And man, I be repeating the same shit over and over again in a different way. A lot of things that I talk about is support, and the other thing that I talk about a lot is knowing yourself. Because if you don't know who you are, somebody gonna tell you who you are, and because you don't know yourself, you gonna believe them. That's the worst thing ever that you could possibly do. You know what I'm saying? And it don't just happen in the music industry. It happens in relationships. It happens in friendships. It happens in business partnerships. It happens in life. You know what I'm saying? That's why this is the truth session, because we talk about everything. It's not just about music. It's about life. But it's funny how life, music, and everything that we about kind of correlate with one another.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Because these lessons that you take in music, these are life lessons. You know what I'm saying? These life lessons that you go through, you can apply it to music, in the industry, in the business, or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? And so, to me, one of the most important things, some of the most important things that you can do, one is read. Knowledge is everything. And the shit that they don't want you to know, trust and believe, they put it in a book. And if you're not a motherfucker who will pick up a book and read, a motherfucker will tell you everything. And if it sounds good and it sounds sweet, you're gonna believe it. All right. When the knowledge is out there for you. When you can go on Google and Google will tell you everything, man, the truth, the lies, and everything in between.
Yeah,
that's another thing
straight
that I
up.
say all the time. Google knows everything, the truth, the lies, and everything in between. Okay?
It's up to you to decipher through the bullshit.
Thank you. All right.
Mhm.
Next, you gotta know yourself. You gotta know yourself. You gotta know who you are. You gotta know what you're willing to do. You gotta know what you not willing to do. You know what I'm saying?
So,
And
hey,
you
man.
gotta know that, and you gotta stand on that
Right.
shit like you a fucking 500-pound man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stand on that shit.
Sumo style.
Because at the point that you don't, oh man, I
So
can
you got you.
slide in, I can manipulate and move and motherfucking what puppeteer your motherfucking ass.
Straight up.
You know
Talk
what I'm
about
saying? Because you don't even know who you are. You don't even know who you are.
You don't have. You be like, hey man, I ain't doing that. I ain't crossing that line.
Thank you.
Straight up.
There it is. All right. And so, man, it's just crazy how things be aligning in some of the conversations and some of the rooms and that I've been in lately, where I've had these conversations where it gives you a real clear understanding of what the fuck be going on. One of my partners was telling me about T Pain's podcast. Goddamn, that's a tongue twister.
Yeah.
One of my people was telling me about T-Pain's podcast, where he had actually went to one of the filmings or whatever like that, and how, you know, T-Pain presents you with this box or whatever. And it's like, you got a choice. You can open the box and you can see what's in the box, right? Somebody presents you with a box and it look like a gift or whatever like that. What the fuck you gonna do?
Shit, I'm gonna want to open it.
Thank you.
Yeah,
The average
you wanna see
person,
what's in
man,
the
you
box.
bring me a box and it look like it's wrapped up like a gift, and I'm gonna want to open it. But guess what? Once you open that box, man,
You
you
can't
got
close it.
Man,
Pandora.
once you
Man.
open that box, you can't close it. And guess what, man? You got one or two choices.
open that box or not open that box?
No, nigga, because
No,
you already
you
opened the box.
opened it now.
You done opened the
It's
box.
too late.
So now your two choices is some random person that you don't know. They gotta die.
Or you gonna die.
No. Not you gonna die. Because we need you.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
We need you.
Okay. Oh, you gotta
So
sacrifice.
you're not gonna die.
Who you
So
sacrifice?
guess
Somebody
what?
close
So
to
not
you.
even that. It's not even a sacrifice for you. So guess what? Some random schmo is gonna die. And you get to choose. Yo, is that person gonna die? The average person is like, nah, man, I don't want nobody to die.
Right.
Or whatever the fuck. And then they're gonna tell you, well, guess what? If that person don't die, then your mama gonna die.
What you gonna choose?
Thank you.
yeah,
And it ain't no jumping outside the box, nigga. You in the box, so
Yeah,
you got
that's
one.
it.
You got one or two choices, nigga. Your mama gonna die, or some motherfucker on these streets is gonna die. So who gonna die?
And you gotta choose.
There it is. And bro, and a lot of times, and when you break down the music industry and everything that go into it, that's what it is. So now,
Yeah.
we spoke on Orlando Brown and some of the, I mean, and I didn't even touch on a lot of things that he said, but what I'm telling you is go watch some of those things.
Some of the people you pay attention.
They make sense.
Decipher through
We
the
only
bullshit.
got so much time. You know what I'm saying? We got about 30 minutes. And so now I want to jump into Miss Jaguar Wright.
Man.
Miss Jaguar Wright has been talking for a long time, and she be spilling
Talking
the
real
man.
greasy.
Look, and she be spilling all the beans or
On a
whatever the
lot
fuck,
of
you know what I'm
people.
saying,
Real
on a
greasy.
lot of people and on a lot of shit. And I ain't even gonna go into all of what she talk about. What I'm gonna tell you is, go watch, and you make your own decision, right?
Straight up.
Decipher
what-
through the
Because we
bullshit.
gonna have some conversations about Jaguar,
Now,
right?
what
Like,
I am gonna touch base and talk about for a number of reasons. One, because it's gonna make you hate or love me, and typically that's how I like it. That's how I like it. You either hate me or you love me, and that's how I like it. You
Here
know,
we go.
it helps me differentiate the difference
Right.
as to who I should fuck with
show
and
me
who I
who you
shouldn't.
are.
Hate
You
it
know
or
what I'm
love it.
saying? So I'm gonna touch on Jay-Z and Beyonce.
You know the Beehive gonna come after you.
Oh man, I don't give a fuck about the Beehive. You know what I'm saying? They ain't, look, bro, they don't support me anyway. If the Beehive,
Yeah.
listen, if the Beehive, I'm gonna be famous. Let the motherfuckers
Right.
talk about me. Go ahead, talk about me. Please, dude, please talk about me. Hey man, y'all tell y'all Beehive friends, bro. Tell them I'm talking shit about Beyonce. Please tell them right now. You know what I'm saying? So the first and foremost, man, you listen to, bro. I've heard some of Beyonce's most recent type of music, bro.
Hey, we was talking
And we
about
was
that,
in, we
bro.
don't know where we was at the other night, bro.
we
And
was
I
at
listened to that
Carissa's spot.
shit. Yes, and I listened to that shit on the
Like, sound
loudspeakers, and I said, man, that shit
Devil
sounds
worship music.
demonic, bro. It sounds like she calling people to worship the devil,
Damn.
bro.
Yeah.
Listen,
we
man,
watched-
and
I forget
listen.
what song it was.
Listen to me. I hadn't had one drink. I hadn't smoked. No shit like that. I'm very
Very
sober
Yeah, we
in
said
this
she was like,
motherfucker, bro. And I'm
she
like,
laid in. She said, "Hey, bro."
bro, that shit
That's
sounds
it.
like demonic.
I was like, yeah,
Like
dude.
she calling in for the devil or some
Damn.
shit. Like she trying to bring people
But
in,
everybody ate-
bro. And when you look and you see the
Everybody else
people
jumping around,
around, bro, and how they was, I'm just
How they
like,
was acting. It's just something was funny was going on.
that's
But
kind of weird to me.
And see, when you're
Listen.
spiritually in tune with yourself, you see all that
You see,
bullshit.
you know, you feel. And listen to me, bro. I don't got no issues with Beyonce or whatever. And then when I listen in and I hear the hearsay, it's only hearsay because we don't know what's going on. And I'm a firm believer that a lot of times I don't speak on things that I told you I don't speak on things that I don't know. And so I
Right.
don't know these things to be factual. But what I do know is there is a conversation being
It
had
makes you
about their relationship and the things that transpire within their relationship. The fact that they were never really in love or anything like that. Jay-Z wanted her. She thought he was funny looking. She wasn't all that interested. But at the
business
time,
move.
she was an artist that was struggling to get on.
right.
And she had a lot of other female artists who were at a level
Same
to where
level,
she not the same level, but
What?
she was beneath
yeah.
them.
Yeah.
They were
Marie.
that were at a level to where she had to try a lot harder
No,
to get herself out there.
going all the way back to Aaliyah.
Aaliyah, but A.
A.
Marie
Marie,
too.
Yeah.
A.
Remember
Marie
that
was
song?
out.
What was that song that A. Marie did?
Is this one thing that got me
Yeah,
tripping?
yeah,
She
yeah.
had a couple of them,
Yeah,
bro.
right.
A. Marie had a couple. She had
Right.
like at least three.
And then she
She
just
had at
disappeared.
least three.
And then, but you know, remember when that happened? Beyonce had songs that sound just like that.
Yep. Yeah.
Listen,
The one when she walking in the street or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
So-
and yeah, she's
so
it's
listen.
crazy, man.
And I
The
feel
crazy
like
in love,
the industry tried to make it seem like there can only be one winner. You know what I'm saying? And that's not true. It's enough room in this world and on this planet for all of us. Guess what? That's why we all here. Okay? because it's enough room, it's enough space for us all to flourish and be whoever and whatever we want to be. You got to understand, man, it's a lot of people who don't want to be famous. It's a lot of people who want to go and work a regular 9 to 5. It's a lot of people who want to be a doctor. It's a lot of
Right.
people who want to be a lawyer. Some people want to be the popo. Some people want to be a fireman. You know what I'm saying? Like, and without these people, bro, our world would not be able to
function.
thank
Play-
you.
Play your role. Stay in your
The
lane.
industry and how the industry has transformed, it has made it to where our youth want to be rappers or some form of entertainer. Feel like that they, ooh, you see, I see
Yeah,
the
yeah.
chill. I
Yeah.
was talking some real
Yeah.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
Caught a little
Listen,
chill, like, what
listen
the
to
fuck
that.
going on?
Okay, bruh. Because the truth of the matter is they created a world and the system to where the real is no longer and everything is fabricated. You feel me? Jay-Z and Beyonce's relationship fabricated. Okay? In order for both of them to achieve the heights in which they felt they wanted and needed
Right.
to achieve.
They had to sacrifice
You know what I'm
something.
saying? They sacrificed to live. I
Even-
believe that.
even-
but even outside of that, that's,
Even
you know,
like the position that Jay-Z is in, as far as the NFL goes, like he got a lot of power.
oh,
Lots of-
listen,
he got a lot of power.
Jay-Z got a lot of power. And the one thing that you got to know and understand about power, anytime a black person, no offense to
Yeah.
our black people, anytime a black person has a lot of power, you better know that it's a white person behind them pulling some strings, making sure they don't get out of line and get out of pocket, because
They
guess
all
what?
have
When they
happened.
get out of line, they get out of pocket, then we
What
start
happened?
a revolution.
Malcolm
And when
X-
we start a
Malcolm X happened.
revolution, then goddamn, they worried about us black people understanding and figuring out that goddamn it, you have no control over me. And guess what? Just like you come down here, you try to put your foot on me, nigga. I got a foot, and I can put my foot
Yeah.
on your fucking neck.
That's
And
it.
what people don't understand is our fucking foot is way more powerful than these white people's foot. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Once
And
you
that's no
realize-
offense to white people or anything like that. But y'all gotta understand, we originated from the
They
motherfucking
come from
melanin.
us.
We just had
And
this
motherfuckers
conversation last
moved
week.
around to different places and whatever like that, and their pigmentation changed because it had to get acclimated with the to where they were.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you living in a place where you ain't got no sun, guess what you gonna do? You gonna get pale, nigga. In the summertime, I get chocolate. When it's winter, nigga, I get light skin.
Straight up.
And
Think
again,
on that.
and again, ain't nothing on this planet that hasn't come from black people. Nothing.
Nothing.
We've invented everything.
Everything. Everything.
Thomas Edison didn't invent the light. It was Benjamin Banneker, and they stole it from him.
Everything is stolen from us. But you know what? I won't even say that everything is stolen from us, because a lot of times we just give it away. Look at QC.
Yeah.
Do you think that was a business move? He sold
Let me
it
tell you. So let me tell you
over
something.
300 million.
Not when they got 300 million.
Okay.
No, not when they got one of the hottest
Listen.
artists.
300 million
That's pennies.
is selling out.
That's pennies.
But do you
It's
think
selling
do
out
you think
when
they're doing
you
it just
get-
to get out because they know the bullshit?
I mean, could
That
be.
could be.
You'll never know the mode
Yeah.
of thinking behind a person unless you know them, unless you have conversations and they actually willing to reveal that to you.
Right, like today.
So we'll never
So we can
know.
always speculate about.
But what I will tell you is,
Say it.
I was about to sound like a racist, and I don't want to like a racist because I'm not racist. But when white people, I'm gonna say white people, Caucasians, when the Caucasians get involved in black people shit, it's a sellout. In a lot of cases and a lot of reasons, because who you were and what you were is no longer. Now, it's whatever the fuck I want to do.
Pretty much.
Now, I can tell you, I don't like what Lil Baby saying. Or
Get
they
my
want,
heels.
you know what I'm saying? Or maybe not him. Migos with him. I don't know. Lil Baby, it's not what you see, is
Yeah,
he?
no.
Yeah, okay. So I don't like.
Lil Baby.
I don't like what
He
he.
is.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, good. Well, I don't like what Lil Baby saying. I think that he need to talk more about how great being in the hood is. And I want him to talk about drugs and sipping lean and how he be doped up with his homies. That's what I want him to talk about.
Straight up.
No, you are not you anymore.
Thank you. So
And that all goes back to what you
anytime,
said about ISIS. Like they ain't trying to
Yeah,
hear it.
right.
but so listen, and for the women, so let me tell y'all something. I want to go back to Jaguar Wright because this is so important, and I think y'all should know this definitely before we leave up out of here. Jaguar Wright said back in the day, all right, when after Puffy had got his label and all these other things or whatever like that, Puffy called a meeting. He had all his interns, execs, and everybody there.
LVD.
And he said, look, we are no longer looking for talented artists. We're not looking for talented artists because guess what? Talented artists, they have people's ear. You know what I'm saying? And you can't control them. Because once a person get to a certain stature,
Right.
that's like me. Once I get to a certain stature and people are listening and people are paying attention, you can't control me.
That's
You can't tell
influence.
me what the fuck I can say and what I can't say because saying what the fuck I want to say
Right.
is what got me
Right.
all the fucking people.
That
Okay?
part.
And got the people following me and got the people listening to me and doing whatever. And so guess what? We don't want those people because they hard to control. They hard to manage. They want a lot of money. They feel like they owe
Right.
whatever, however,
They know who
whatever.
they are.
They know who they are. Thank you. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go grab Joe Blow over here who want to be a rapper. But he ain't got no skills. He ain't got no motion.
But we can
He
take
ain't
care
got
of
nothing
it.
going on. His
Man.
rap's probably whack. But that's okay. Because guess what? You know what we're going to do? We're going to give him the raps that he going to spit. We're going to throw on the clothes that he need to wear. We're going to put the money that he ain't got behind him. And you know what he going to do? Fall in line.
Do it
And he
exactly
gonna do what the
we
fuck
tell him.
he told because guess what? He want to be a rapper. He want the fame. He want the glory. He want the look. The nigga might not ever have no money. He might not ever get a check, bro. He might not ever. All he got is what the fuck you gave him. He got the image and whatever the fuck he can gimmick and make off the image that you gave him.
Let him act up.
You know what I'm saying?
Take it all
But he
away.
don't have no influence. He don't have nothing because guess what? Nigga, I made you. And just like I made you, I can replace you. I can go find the next Joe
Tekashi
Blow
6ix9ine.
off the corner
Yeah.
or whatever like that.
Straight
And
up.
so she said that this was a long time ago. They stopped looking for artists who really have something to offer and they started looking for other type people. That's why they put together Diddy, the Making the Bands.
Right.
Or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? I watched the interview with Danity Kane and they said that that Diddy had no idea that they would be as big as they was. I think she said that the 20,000 copies of their song. It was either 20,000 or 200,000 copies of their first album. They was like, we only gonna press up this many. I think it was 200. I think it was 200,000. We only gonna press up this many, and they sold the fuck out. And they had to figure out how the fuck they was gonna quickly get more albums to get out and push out for these people because it wasn't. Man, I love Danity Kane. I loved Day 26.
Yeah, Day 26.
But if you look at the interview for Day 26, a lot of them they didn't get no fucking money. Making the band, he tried to offer them people $5,000 a piece.
Enes was the only one that was like, nah, I ain't taking that.
And that's what it was.
Because he had his own people.
$5,000.
Yeah.
And he made millions and billions off of
that TV show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not just the TV show, the music.
The music,
The Babs was out here killing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Enes was out here killing it.
Yeah.
Chopper, killing it.
Yeah.
You know, Dylan,
Dylan, yeah.
killing it. Listen,
Dylan viral.
listen. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. He made crazy, stupid money off of them because guess what? They were, in a sense, at the time, nobodies
Right.
that he created. And guess what? Just like I gave you all this, I could take it away. Most of them motherfuckers, they was from the hood. They was from wherever.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And so, listen, it's important for you to have an understanding of what the fuck is going on. You got to dig deeper and you got to really look and seek and find. And when you do that, man, you got to make sure that you know that this is something that you want to do. Look, bro, 2017, I quit my job and I started doing studio. I quit my job and I just started doing the studio time or whatever. I had a lot of time on my hands. I watched a lot of YouTube videos, bro, and I fucking the rabbit hole is so deep when you go down, the rabbit hole is so deep that once you go down that motherfucker and you actually crawl yourself up out of there, you don't want shit to do with none of that shit, bro. You really don't want shit to do with none of that shit, bro. I want to say it was 2017 when I just decided, man, fuck this shit. I don't even really want to do music.
No. Nah.
I don't even want to do music. I record it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'll even put some artists out or whatever. Like that's when I started moving into like the managing, and I started moving into whatever. I had already had a label, and like that's a whole other story.
Because you kind of like at the manager thing, you kind of like still on just on the outside, like
right, exactly.
I got you.
And so that was a point that I realized, like, man, I don't even really want to be a part of that and what's going on because that don't fit me. That's not where. First off, you can't control me. That's why I didn't go into the military. I wanted to go into the military, but guess what? Ain't no motherfucker on this planet that can tell me what to do. As soon as you try to tell me what to do, you know what I'm gonna do? The opposite, and I'm gonna do it just because, motherfucker, you try to tell me what to do. You know what I'm saying? Well, guess what? Well, let me show you how I'm not about to do what the fuck you trying to tell me that I should be doing, need to be doing, or that, especially what the fuck I'm gonna do, because I'm my own fucking person, and I make my own fucking choices. And that's why I be single. Nigga, that is why Valentine's Day, this is the message. That is why I'm single. Because people get into relationships with you and then they feel like they get to tell you what to do, what you can and can't do, who you can and can't talk to, when all these things and all those things were around before you. That shit was around before you. So what makes you think that just because I decided to be with you that you get to come and change who I am, what I do, who I talk to, how often I talk to, and whatever the fuck else? It don't work like that. Because guess what? If and when you gone, them motherfuckers are the ones that's gonna still be there because they were already there. You know what I'm saying? You don't get to come and change and dictate or nothing like that. I love you and I wish you well.
Peace.
Keep it moving.
Yeah. That's
okay, because you're not gonna tell me what to do, and I understand relationships, and I understand compromise, and I understand all of those things. But it's crazy how, and this is not just in relationships, it's not just in romantic relationships. This is in relationships. It's funny how everything that I am, everything that I do, everything that I say, everything that I represent is what brought you to me.
Exactly.
Whoever you are, whatever it is, business, romantic, friendship, whatever the fuck. All of those things is exactly what drew you to me. But at the very point that we decide that we're gonna be together, you don't feel like
you want me to change this stuff.
You feel like you can change all of who I am, and that I'm gonna be cool with it.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
I know who the fuck I am, and I don't have a problem with telling a motherfucker that, hey, bro, I'm not with that. I'll let a motherfucker know off rip. Guess what? When you get in a relationship with me, I'm still cool with my exes. They didn't do shit to me. It just didn't fucking work out. We weren't meant to be in a relationship with each other. But that don't mean that I hate you. It means, listen, if I fucked with you, if I decided I wanted to be with you, if I told you that I love you, I meant it.
Right.
And just because we broke up and shit didn't work with us don't mean that, guess what, I don't like you and I don't love you anymore. It means that we weren't meant to be in a relationship. We weren't meant to be together in that capacity. But that don't change my love for you. It just means that that wasn't for us. And so, bitch, I'm not about to hate you. I'm for what? And you can hate me if you want to. That's on you.
Right. That's your energy.
But that's not me. And I'm not gonna let nobody get to pick and choose who I am or how I'm supposed to treat people or anything like that. And that's where people be having life fucked up. That's where everybody have life fucked up. I talked to my shrink today, right? Yeah, I go to therapy. You know, sometimes I feel like I go to therapy so that I don't fuck people up. You know what I'm saying? So I don't curse people out and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's neither here nor there. But you know, I'm talking to my shrink today. When I say these things, I'll be saying some of this shit just to be funny. All right, look, so because she's a therapist or whatever. But I talked to my shrink today, and I was just explaining to her how it's not me who's fucked up. It's the world that's fucked up. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because the world want to make you think and believe that things are one way. So listen, people are still living by the rules, regulations, stigmas, thought process of however the fuck many years ago. And the world today is not how the fuck it was however many years ago. So those same lessons, those same things, they don't fucking apply. We need to come up with new lessons, new methods, and ways of doing things, because that old shit don't fit the wild and crazy shit that's going on these days in these streets. The shit that's presented to us and forced to our day. Thank you. On a day-to-day basis. That shit don't fit. It just don't fit. And it's time for a change. And people want you to move and go with the flow. Right along. Well, that's how you keep. However, that's how we gonna keep doing it. No, we ain't doing it. No, that's how you gonna keep doing it, bro. I ain't got shit to do with me. Because guess what? I'm not taking your shit. I'm not talking. I like all that bullshit, bro. You take that shit over there. I'm a firm believer that you can take that shit over there. And guess what? If I'm here and you don't want to go the fuck over there, I'm going to go the fuck over there. I'm going to take my shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to take my shit and I'm going to go the fuck the other way because I just don't agree with a lot of things that's going on. Like I said, man, the world these days, man, they try to make it seem like
you're supposed to fall in line and do what they want you to do.
Man, thank you. Preach. Say it, bro.
I mean,
what else can you say? That's what they want. They fall in line and do what they want you to do.
And they really want you to think and believe that the old way is the new way. Well, we're going through something so different than what our people want. I mean, it's not so different.
Some of those things still apply, but a lot of them don't.
Some things do apply.
Yeah.
And I can agree with some things do apply. But I can also agree with we see a lot more. We know a lot more. Some of these things were happening.
The information
some of these things were happening, but we didn't know about it.
Right.
You know, because we didn't see it. And the internet makes it more prevalent. It pushes it into our face. The ignorant people repost and reshare. The ignorant people pick up their phones and they record instead of doing something to help.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so it makes the world a different place, you know?
And I'm glad you said that. Pay attention to the damn distractions that this world is giving you.
It's so many things that come into life as relationships sometimes are a distraction. When I talk about relationships, I don't mean just romantic. Friendships, business, romantic, family, whatever the fuck, bro. Like,
Don't let it knock
I'm
you off your
not
path.
big on
Right.
God and the devil and all those things, but what I can say is, if there is a devil, he's gonna come to the closest things to you in order
To get you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And if there is a God, now there is something, because I don't want you to think that I just don't believe in anything, because I do. But the God that people believe and praise, the Christ, the white guy with the curly hair, I don't believe in that. Okay, but to me, I feel like if you praise anything that is of light, then that is God. So the people who praise Buddha and whoever and however and whatever and
like
whoever,
all the
it's all the
same person.
same. We all praising the
just
same
different
thing.
religions.
People don't know what it is or who it is, depending on your culture. You're taught a
Right.
certain thing and whatever and however. What I believe in is that there is a greater.
How? Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. I like to call it the universe.
You want to know what I
That's just
believe
what I
in?
call it. But listen, the God wants people to love and wants people to be good to one another. And so long as you are a person of light doing positive things, your intentions aren't bad. See, some people have bad intentions. Some people's intentions aren't bad, but bad things happen. So they didn't intend I didn't intend to hurt your feelings, but your feelings got hurt. That wasn't my intention. I wasn't maliciously, intentionally trying to hurt your feelings. It happened. You know what I'm saying?
But it can't. If you
But
talk
there
to somebody
are
else,
people out here who maliciously, intentionally will
Hurt
go
your feelings.
to try to hurt your feelings. You know what I'm saying? And if God is the God that everybody seems to say and believe he is, and I was made in his image, then what am I? Who am I?
Man, that's
And people don't think about that.
no.
Y'all need to listen to some Erykah Badu or something. I don't know what the fuck, but people not even tapped into the understanding and the energy and the frequency of all that is around us, and how all of us we're all one. We all one and the same.
we made from the same.
You know
thing.
what I'm saying?
We are one.
Look,
Frankie
real,
Beverly and Mays, goddamn. We are one.
listen, but there's so many people who don't get and understand that, and I understand wanting to walk your own path and wanting to be your own person, because I'm an individual.
Not at the detriment of somebody else, though.
100.
Man, that's it right there.
Yeah.
That's what it is, man. I almost feel like we should leave it at that. It's 9:53. Let's play some music. Not at the detriment of someone else. Y'all hold on to that. Be who you are, but not at the detriment of someone else.
Yeah.
All right. Dig deeper. It's a lot of things out here that
Jaguar,
people don't
right.
know. The
Orlando
underbelly of the beast that is the music industry. Yeah, Orlando Brown, Jaguar Wright.
You'd be surprised what you
Shaka
find,
Khan
man.
just dropped a video. Shaka Khan dropped a video talking about the industry and everything that goes on in the industry and how it's a little. I'll send it to you. I got a folder.
Yeah.
My YouTube folder that say music shit that you should watch.
Make it.
I'm gonna send the whole playlist to y'all.
Yeah.
If y'all want my playlist, then y'all holler at me, man. The first thing you need to do is go follow me on Instagram at DJ So Heartfield. Okay, I send that shit right over to you. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Because we need them follows. We need them numbers to go up over there, man. Yo, man. So shout out to me. Your girl Big Show is now officially an S Squad DJ. You know what I'm saying? I was asked to be an S Squad DJ, and so
I know bro too. I forget his name.
Demel?
Yeah, Demel. Yeah, I know him.
Yeah. Okay. Well, he hit me up and he asked me to be an S Squad. I mean, media, but then he found out that I myself a DJ too, and then S Squad DJ, your girl, multi-billion-dollar show, aka DJ So Heartfield, always been known as the Big Show. Okay. And so that means a lot of great things coming up for the station, a lot of great things coming up for me, man. And a lot of great things that come up for anybody that touched the hem of my garment because
There you go.
because we was made in this image, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No, but on the real, like, man, you know, I get a lot of people who, man, they there's a lot of haters out here, man. A lot of people that don't want to see you do the things that you were meant to do, the thing that you were born to do, or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? All I want to say is, man, make sure you just stay true to you. Always stay true to you. Stay true to your morals. Stay true to your integrity. Stay true to who you are. I remember I wanted to be a coalition so bad, a coalition DJ so bad, man. I really wanted to be a part of the coalition DJs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know a lot of DJs who are a part of it or whatever. A lot of my folks, a lot of DJs that I know was either taught or trained or whatever by Funky. Man, I know Funky personally or whatever like that. And I just always felt like that's where I would be. But let me tell you something, man. It's a difference in you having to seek and you having to jump through hoops, you having to ride another motherfucker wave, or you having to be all up another motherfucker's ass in order for you to be a part of some shit. That's just not who I am. Like, you know what I'm saying? What I can appreciate about X Squad DJs is that they've been around for a long time. They've really been doing their thing, just like every other DJ coalition or whatever like that, bro. And I ain't have to jump through no hoops, and I ain't have to jump up nobody's ass. Guess what? They came and hollered at me. Mm-hmm. They seen what the fuck I was doing, and they had an appreciation for what I was doing.
That's another thing.
And so I can't help but appreciate that. It's a difference when going and walking through a door where you want it. Right. Where a motherfucker roll out the red carpet for your ass, they expecting you. Right. Versus where you gotta go bang on the door, hoping that a motherfucker let you in. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so with that to me just say, man, stay true to you. If you keep doing what you're doing, man, I don't do shit that I don't feel comfortable with.
That's right. That's I was about to say. You know what I'm saying? You be out here, keep doing what you're doing, stay consistent. You know what I'm saying? You love what you do, keep doing it. Stay consistent because people is watching.
The people is watching, man. Even if they not supporting, even if they not liking, even if they not sharing, bro, trust and believe they watching.
Because just like SYG
we get 8,000 views a month on our page, on our radio station page, and we got about 2,000 and some odd followers. Motherfuckers is watching. We get a handful of likes. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. But people no. Thank you.
Men and women lie, numbers don't.
Thank you. There it is. And with that, man, all I'm gonna say is happy motherfucking Valentine's Day. I'm gonna end the night with my brother's song. Shout out to my bro, Dre Bills. This right here is Love Movie. I hope y'all make some babies off of this because this is my shit. This is my shit, man. Shout out to the team. Y'all know what the fuck going on, man. On Blast Radio, Atlanta, your girl, Big Show.
Yeah, I am Jason C.
D Gray, you know.
Hey. And we in here. It's the True Session. Yeah. Babies.
Loving you just comes natural.
Yeah, we don't say no
like,
more.
I don't have to think about it.
We'll say no more.
Look, wait. Hey, there it is.
Love is like
hey.
Girl, you got me. I like you a drug. I can't get enough. Feeling this buzz. Wanna fly with you.
Yeah.
Girl, you got me. I like you a drug. Everything on stuff. What is this love? I'm so high on you. Girl, you got me. I cannot lie. I just can't wait to be beside this one, baby, but nah. It's a natural high. I see you be curving them guys. Just tell me what's up. I'm about to push up. They sexy as fuck and I'm living it up. Cause you handle your stuff. Yeah, you ain't nothing but love. I must be a Scorpio. Cause you a freak. I like the way you do because you think that you can cheat. Very educated, but you season to the street. Got your own shit, but you stay up under me. And now I'm feeling nothing but your energy. And I'm starting to believe that you a remedy. If I leave back when you would have been with me. Like MK, probably I like this. Yeah. 8, we out of here. I like this. Some heels in the dress. When you keep it G, get some Jeans
We
in the
gotta
back,
stay on-
I stands back, I like to
on
watch you back. Girl, you strap, and that's just me, I'm bragging. Let me drag that wagon.
Hey.
Later on, I'm asking. I had a couple drinks in, you with a crashing.
Look, so all I'm saying is, look, man, maybe you should hit me up, man. I can give you my number, man. We can go do whatever the fuck. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I like to eat. You like to eat too, right? We gotta eat to sustain life, right? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I should have been on the motherfucking intro. You know what I mean?
Like you a drug, get enough, feeling is buzz.
Wanna try with you?
You got me. I like you a drug, feeling my stuff. What is this love?
I'm so high on you. Good, fast, cheap.
I don't even know what
If it's good, it can't be cheap.
But
But it can be fast.
Because you can only get two things.
Right.
And we got
It can
fast,
be,
good,
it can
and
be
cheap. But you can
fast,
only
it can
get
be
two.
good, but it can't be cheap.
For real, nigga.
It can be cheap and fast, but it won't be
Shit,
good.
that is, bro.
trying to be around us to get status with status.
Think about that shit.
Hell yeah.
Nigga, when your expectations outweigh the reality of life, goddamn, you know what I'm saying?
I think that's the problem. So set expectations.
Can't have all three.
Yeah, really love it when you backing me.
Backing
You should
me.
be a track star. You an athlete. So you got to say body so the decathlete. Just know ain't nobody coming after me. You and me equals us as best an athlete. You can have the world quit asking me. And when she kissing me, she do it passionately. Now I can't wait to dive up in the deep sea.
I can't put it in words. How motherfucking awesome we are, okay?
Yo, it's your girl Big Show. When you tuned into the Truth Session, you don't get no realer than this.
You are now rocking with All Blacks Radio Atlanta, home of the $5 spin and your #1 station for independent artists.